What is up guys, my name is Mario, and on this video we're going to check out this mobile lens on the Galaxy Note 4. This lens is going to allow you to take wider shots and to take micro shots either through pictures or video. So let's go check it out. First of all, I want to give a quick shout out to HSHTQ for sending us the mobile lens so we can test it out with the Galaxy Note 4. They also promised to give everybody up to 20% off on their first purchase on their site. So if you guys want to go head down there and check it out after the end of this video, I'll have a link in the description below to their site and the code so you can use it on your first purchase. First, let's take a look at the physical design. So in the front, you're going to have a cap that is going to cover the lens. If you actually rotate the top lens, that is going to remove the wide angle lens, exposing the micro lens. And by doing this, you're going to be able to take some of the micro shots. Now, if you want to remove the micro lens, you can actually detach that from the clip. If you just twist it around, that actually is going to come apart. So this is going to be basically a 2-in-1, very easy to take apart, very easy to put together. Once you decide if you want to use the wide angle lens or the micro lens, what you do basically, you just go to the back of the phone and you're going to attach it where it's going to actually sit right on top of the lens, where it's not blocking any of the parts. This micro lens is going to be wide enough to be able to fit in the lens of the actual Galaxy Note 4 camera lens. So I didn't have any issues. Now when it comes to getting the phone scratch or the screen scratch, I wasn't really worried about it because it did have some kind of padding, plastic rubber in the front and in the back that actually protects the phone from getting scratched. But real quick, let me tell you about the wide angle lens and the micro lens. So basically, if you're using the wide angle lens, this is going to allow you to take some of the wider shots. So for example, if you go out there and you want to take the picture of the whole city, of all the buildings, you're going to notice that sometimes using just the lens by itself on the phone, you're not going to be able to capture the whole scenery. But if you use a wide angle lens, that's going to allow you to take the whole shot. Now, when it comes to the micro lens, if you try to zoom in or if you try to put your phone too close to a small object, you're going to notice that it's going to start getting a little bit blurry. So by using the micro lens, this is going to allow you to take a picture of, for example, an ant and be able to actually get the details of the ant where it actually doesn't look where it's blurry, and it's just going to give you a more sharper detail. Now, I headed down to downtown Dallas to test out the wide angle lens, and this is what I found out. I took a couple of sample shots with the lens and without the lens, and you can see there's a huge difference when it comes to the scenery. When I'm using the wide angle lens, I can see a lot more of the view. One thing that I did notice is that when I'm using the lens and the sun is pretty bright, and depending on the angle, sometimes it does get on the way and I can get a little bit of glare from the sun. Other than that, the pictures do come out good. Also, I noticed that they may be a little bit blurry, or they may not be as sharp compared as if you're not using the lens, and that's understandable. You are putting two glasses in front of the camera lens, which may cause some of the quality to go away. But overall, video quality, picture quality, they still come out pretty decent. This is just another feature to have on your phone, or one accessory that you want to have on your phone, especially when you go out and you want to take pictures. If you just want to capture some more of the scenery, that is going to give you better pictures. Now, if you want to use this lens inside the house to shoot some of the videos, especially if you have a YouTube channel, right now I'm just shooting straight up from the Galaxy Note 4 camera. Once we put the lens on, you're going to notice a difference. So now that I have the wide angle lens, you can see, you do see a wider view angle in the back. Now, if the items in the back or the background is pretty close to you, you're gonna see kind of like a fisheye effect, which is one of the downsides of it. Now, if you have used a similar mobile phone lens in the past, let us know in the comment section below, what is your opinion? How well does it do for you with the wide angle lens? Now, the micro lens is probably one of my favorite ones. You know, every time I want to go take a picture of something very small, and if I put the phone too close to the item or the object, the image just gets very blurry, especially if I want to take a picture of an ant, like I already mentioned, or something that is just very small and small details. By using the micro lens, I'm able to get a very detailed picture quality or video quality. I mean, granted, this is not going to be super high definition, but you're still going to get a pretty nice shot of something that is very small. Now, I want to know, what would you be taking pictures or videos of if you happen to have a micro lens? Let us know in the comment section below. Now, this type of lenses are not going to work with all the phones. For example, if your phone has a dual lens in the back, most likely it's not going to work. I tried to test it out with the Galaxy Note 8 and it just couldn't get it to work. But other than that, the actual lens in the back, it's pretty big. It's wide enough to fit most of the phones. The Galaxy Note 5 and the Galaxy Note 4, they have a pretty big lens in the back. So I was able to actually fit this micro lens and get it to work on both of them. As I already mentioned, it's not recommended to be used with a case. I did get it to work with some of the cases on the Galaxy Note 4. Some of the other other bulky cases, I did notice that I was having a little bit of a hard time getting it to focus or getting the lens to stay properly in there. So that's something to consider. And definitely it will not work on the front facing camera. Now, like everything, it will have some opportunities, and this is just my opinion. The lens, it is a little bit too big, so it may be a hassle to carry this around, but definitely if you're going out taking some pictures, this is something that may add some value to you. Also, another thing that I noticed, that you may lose a little bit of the quality on the picture quality or the video quality when you use the wide angle lens. Other than that, I feel like this lens is going to add some value, and it's just another awesome item you can add to your collection of accessories that you can use on your phone. If you own a Note 4, consider subscribing to this channel. I'm going to have more videos coming up. Also, don't forget to check out all the other videos that I have done on the Note 4. Let me know in the comment section below if there's anything in particular that you want me to do with the Note 4 or make a video about it. So let us know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to head down to #Tech Shop. I'll have a link in the description below. If you use the code MAGITOTECH20, they're gonna give you 20% off on the first purchase. Make sure you check out their sites. They're gonna have different lenses, different accessories for the phones, some clothing items. So check around and make sure if anything you like, make sure you can put everything on the same cart and you can use the code. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this content, and I'll see you on the next one.